Okay, children. So I have explained you the activity that we have to do this week. Reading activity, reading challenge that I have shared in the group. Have you all seen that?
Yes, ma'am.
Have you all gone through it? Please reply because when I'm asking, everyone is supposed to say yes or no. Okay? Don't keep your mics mute when the time when the teacher is asking something. Okay? So have you all gone through the activity?
Yes, ma'am.
I have explained it to you.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So have you all understood what you all have to do?
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
Okay. Today I'll be sending you the PDF. You have to practice it. So while doing in the class, there will be no hinges while when you are reading it. Okay. So go through the books that I'm going to share with you, and then we'll do the reading over here. And then next thing that we have to do is the story telling. So any of the story that you have written on your own, or if you um, want to if you want to write just narrate on your own anything that you have read anywhere, okay, and that inspires you, that story should have a good moral, then you can speak it in front of in the class. Okay, so your the moral of the story and the title should be known to the teacher, so you have to message me separately so that I'll get to know that this is all you have written. Okay, so I'm giving you time. Okay, so this is the PDF of 5 weeks that we are going to start. This week we are going to do um, audios of the students of their classes, or you can send me, you have to send me the video actually. Okay, or audio will you do anything, any one of it. Okay, so teachers will conduct the activity in online mode for all the students on Google Meet. So though this activity is going to be conducted online, but it is not possible for all the students to complete this activity in one period. Okay, so those who have already, 5 students are going to speak in one period, then another period 5, like that we have to complete this entire week. Okay, so like that the turn wise, and those who have already finished, they are going to make the audios or videos, and then they have to upload it on the Google form that I'll be sending you in the group. Okay, English group. So is it clear to everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Then
Yes,
story,
ma'am.
and second week we
Yes,
have to,
ma'am.
yes, story second week we are going to observe storytelling, third week poem reading, role play activity, then book reading and giving an oral book review. Book review, giving how to give a book review, everyone knows. Okay, one book you have to read, and then you have to write about that book, whatever you have read in that book, what does the moral of drawn from the book, from the story, what all the characters are, which character influences you, why the story is so what makes you read the book, why the story is so interesting, which character has made the story much interesting. So all the things about the book you have to give. Okay, so few audio of reading books review is also required. So most of you have to make a audio of the book that you have read in your own voice, and then you again have to send it on the Google form, which I'll be sending it to you, and it will be open for all the time, so you can send it whenever you have done it. Okay, it requires a amount of MB for the video and the audio of so it is restricted, you cannot upload as much as you can. So I'll let you know how much amount is required, for how much of MB is required for you to make a video or a audio, then only you can upload it. Okay, I hope I made myself clear. I have already explained it to you earlier.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so this is
Yes, ma'am.
okay, this is our uh, uh, an activity that is going to be conducted this week. So this is right now, it is a zero period, it is a remedial period, so I'm not going to do anything like that in the activity in this during the zero period, because this is supposed to be the revision period for the subject that we have already, that for the chapters that we have already done. Okay, so let me add someone. Okay, so from today onwards we do have a period. The first period is ours. Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So first period onwards I'm going to start this activity. Are you all ready for it, or you want some time? Tell me honestly.
Ma'am, want some time. We want some time.
You
We
want
want
some
some
time.
time.
Okay. Okay, so shall we start it from tomorrow onwards?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, but
Yes, ma'am.
tomorrow onwards
Yes, ma'am.
everyone is going, you should be ready. Okay, no excuses, because once it will start you will feel like going in a flow, and you will definitely do it in a much better way. Okay, so okay, for not from first period, I'm going to start it from tomorrow onwards as per you are requesting me. So everyone must ready for tomorrow. I'll be sending the Google form link also, where you have to upload the audios and the videos of the reading part. Okay, so this much is clear, everyone.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, so
Yes, ma'am.
answers, I've sent the PDF, yeah, day before yesterday on Saturday, that you have to do. Answers I'm going to share it right now. Okay, and these exercises I hope everyone has done.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes?
Yes.
Okay, fine. So now what else is left? And rest of the exercises we have done it. This one we have done. Exercise R till R we have done. Tell me.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, exercise I, and uh, exercise I, you try to solve it on your own, because it is similar to the one which we have done earlier. Okay, and I'll be questioning about this one tomorrow in the class. So if you will be able to give me the answer, that means you have understood. If you have not give me the answer, if you will not give me the answer, then I will understand that you need one more time explanation of this chapter. So I'll do that for you. Okay, and this one, um, this thing is very important. Conversion of imperative sentences into passive voice. So whenever there is a imperative sentences that has to be converted into passive voice by following a few steps. Okay, so what is the step? Whenever it should, may, ought to, must be done, it's must, or anything, any modal verb is given in the sentence. Okay, if the sentence is in imperative way. Imperative sentences we know already, all those sentences which has order, which is in a form of order,
Suggestion.
commands, yes, suggestion, request, all these.
Request.
Yes, all these sentences are called imperative sentences. So if any of the imperative sentence is given, we have to start the passive form of the sentence in using the word let. Okay, so if it is do not ill treat the poor. Okay, so it's a kind of order or a command, it's not a request. So it has to be start with let the poor not be ill treated. Okay, so it has to be a form of be and plus uh, past participle of the verb. Okay, for example, switch off all the fans. This is again an instruction or a command, or or an order. Okay, so it will be again converted into like let all the fans be switched off. Okay, So to change an advice or suggestion into passive form, we change the object of the imperative sentence into the subject in the passive structure. The verb expressing the advice or suggestion becomes should, must, be plus past participle of the verb. So how it is going to be changed? That take medicines at regular timings. If it is an active voice, so the passive is medicines should be taken at regular timings. Are you all getting it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so so it comes like suggest subject plus should or must, whatever is written in the sentence, plus be part plus past participle of the verb, third form of the verb. Okay, so medicines should be taken. Okay, take, taken at regular times. Call, called. The police, call the police, the police must be called. Okay, this is how you are going to convert these sentences if they are given in advice, in the form of advice or suggestion. Getting my point?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. uh,
मैम एक रिक्वेस्ट का एक मैम मैम रिक्वेस्ट का भी एक एग्जांपल बता दीजिए.
So if the sentence is starting with please or kindly, if it is starting with please or kindly, sometimes the phrase you are requested to is placed for before the imperative. For example, if it is please switch on the fan, to you are requested to switch on the fan. Okay, so example is given over here. Yes, here. Um, Between may and maybe, the for sentences, the please send invoice at the earliest, the invoice may kindly be sent at the earliest. Or please tie your seatbelts, do not get up, you are requested to tie your seatbelts and do not, and not to get up. Okay, he requested me to attend the party, I was requested by him to attend the party. This is how you are going to convert the sentences when the sentence uh, is asking for permission or requesting something. Okay, okay, so can we do this part?
Yes, ma'am.
मैम
Do
Yes,
not
ma'am.
ill treat animals.
let let not to be treat animals.
Let not let the animals
Animal not be ill-treated.
Not
let
be
the
ill treated.
yes, let the animals not be
Ill
ill treated.
treated.
Correct. Then do not litter the garbage. Let
Let the garbage not the litter.
Not littered.
let the
Ma'am, let the
garbage
garbage not littered.
not to be
Lettered.
littered. Somebody wants to join in. Then do yoga exercises regularly.
So exercise be regular.
You're not audible.
Let
Not audible. You're answering, but it's not audible. Speak little louder. Give me this one. Who's going to give me
do
this one?
regularly.
No, no, no. Wrong. Yes, yoga exercises
Must do regularly.
must be done
Must be done.
regularly. Yes, correct.
Regularly.
Yes, correct. Then call in the physician. This one. Let the physician.
The physician
Let the
to
physician
be called.
be called. Correct. Next is Kindly grant me a month's leave. Now this is a asking something. Permission.
You are requested to grant me a
Please,
month's leave.
Correct.
please,
You are requested to grant me a month's leave. Okay. Please switch off your mobile phones. Again a request.
You are requested to switch off your mobile phones.
Yes, you are requested to switch off your mobile phones. Okay, so this much we have understood already, and next is change in models. So models are going to be modal verbs, as I told you, will be changed when we are converting active into passive. The only change is going to be that be will be added plus a past participle of the verb is going to be there. So if it is may or might call, so it will become may or might be called, may be called or might be called. Did you get that?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, so one can't climb cliffs, and if it is in passive, cliffs can't be climbed. Then we may call the watchman might be called. This is
Called.
how it is going to be when it's when we are converting active into passive. Okay, so again exercise W is based on the same thing. Tomorrow we'll discuss if during the class, and you have to do it. Can you do it on your own?
Yes, ma'am.
Four sentences are there, at least try. Then answers I will be sharing tomorrow. Okay, and then all the exercises, only exercises are left. So we will we'll solve it tomorrow. Okay, not together. All the exercises, please don't do this. All the exercises can't be done in a day. So any question in this part? Anything that you have not understood? This table you have understood?
No, ma'am.
This table you have understood? This one?
Yes, yes,
Yes, ma'am.
Everyone?
yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, anyone can explain this table right now? Any one of you? I want to know whether you have understood it properly or not. Any one of you can take the initiative.
Ma'am, can I?
Yes, please.
I'm cannot.
Nay,
Ma'am,
who?
in first,
Simanshu na?
yes,
Simanshu, please explain this table. So to each one of us, and take your time. Okay, don't go in a quick way. So aram se and slowly. Okay.
ma'am, in first sentence, the tense was simple present, and
Hmm.
his verb was grows.
Hmm.
When we convert grows with sentence, it converts is are grown. मैम हम लोग एक एग्जांपल से ले सकते हैं
Hmm.
कि the trees are grows. uh,
The tree grows.
yes ma'am, the tree grows. The sentence becomes
Or
the trees
you can convert the sentence like the plants grows with by by the farmer. Okay, so the farmer grows the plant. The farmer grows the plant. So when it is converted into passive voice, the plants are
are grown
grown by the farmer. So this
farmer.
because farmer is the subject in the active voice, and plants is the object. So when we are
Object.
converting it into passive voice, so it will become the plants are grown by the farmer.
Farmer.
Okay, correct. Next is present continuous tense.
मैम इन प्रेजेंट कंटिन्यूअस मैं ऑब्जेक्ट में मैम हम लोग ऑब्जेक्ट में सही मैम वर्ब में हम लोग बीइंग ऐड करते हैं जब एक्टिव की जगह पैसिव में।
Hmm.
मैम इसमें हम लोग एग्जांपल ले सकते हैं
No, don't
आई
give example. Just explain this, because if you'll give the example, it will take much time. So is are grown will become is are being grown. Okay.
ग्रोन
So just give the conversion, that what you have understood. I just need to know that. If you'll take a example of each and every one, then it will take much time. Okay.
ओके पापा
हाँ हाँ.
has have grown being converted into has been or have been grown.
Hmm.
Ma'am, and present perfect continuous has no passive voice.
Yes, this you have to
Ma'am,
mark.
simple.
Yes, you have to mark it in your mind that present perfect continuous doesn't have passive voice of conversion of the passive voice. Okay, if the sentence is in present perfect continuous, it can't be changed into passive voice. This you have to understand. Okay, and it might come in the exam also. And if the sentence is given in present perfect continuous, has have been plus ing form of the verb, then you are not going to convert the sentence in the passive voice. You will write in the answer the same sentence, and in the bracket you can write can't be converted. Okay. So
Okay.
so the teacher gets to know that yes, you have understood clearly that the sentence, it might be given to test your knowledge. Okay, don't think that it will not come because there is no passive voice of the sentence. It might come in the exam. And if though children sometimes convert it also in their wrong grammar, using wrong grammar, because there is no conversion of the sentence, and they used to write the answer because they've not understood that there is no passive form of the sentence. Okay, so this might come to test your knowledge. So you have to write the same sentence in the passive voice, and then you have to write in the bracket can't be converted. Did you get that?
Yes, ma'am.
This is how you have to write. Okay, then next is simple past tense. When the sentence has grew in it, or the first form of the verb, then it will change into
Was yeah, or were grown.
grown. So where we have to use was and where we have to use were.
Ma'am, in singular we use was, and in plural we use were.
Correct. And I also can be used with were, along with were.
Yes, ma'am.
हाँ,
मैम
correct.
क्योंकि आई के साथ से आपने बताया था कंसिस्ट करते प्लूरल में।
Yes. So I में भी हम were का use कर सकते हैं. We can use it. Okay. Then past continuous tense. Come to the next one.
Was or were growing converted into was or were being growing. Grown.
Grown. Third form of the
Past
verb.
perfect.
हाँ.
Yes, sir. Past perfect had grown converted into had been grown. Past perfect continuous has no passive voice.
Correct. Understood.
Simple future.
Okay.
Simple future will grow converted into will be grown. And future continuous has also no passive form.
Correct.
Future perfect will have grown converted into will have been grown.
Correct.
Future
Absolutely.
perfect continuous has no passive voice.
Excellent, Simanshu. You will get a chocolate from me once the school reopens. Okay, so you have really explained the table very well, and I want everyone to learn this table and understand this thing, because this is very important to convert any active voice into passive voice, plus the conversion of the uh, uh, this thing also. This table is also very important. I want you all to learn it. The table of pronoun. It's written over here, or when I will change into me. This one. Yes, this one.
I
Yes. Any one of you except Simanshu, any one of you can explain it to me. Simanshu had already explained. I want somebody else. Who's that? Mania? Manas, sorry. Manas?
Yes, ma'am.
हाँ प्लीज मानस एक्सप्लेन इट.
मैम अगर एक्टिव वॉइस में कोई भी सेंटेंस
प्लीज एक्सप्लेन, ट्राई टू एक्सप्लेन इन बेटा. मानस, इट्स इन इंग्लिश क्लास गोइंग ऑन ना. हिंदी में आप कैसे एक्सप्लेन करोगे? वी हैव टू स्पीक इन, हाँ, सो वी हैव टू स्पीक इन इंग्लिश, राइट?
मैम इफ द सेंटेंस इज इन एक्टिव वॉइस
हाँ
and
हाँ.
then I is used in it, and if we have to convert it into passive voice, we will use me. And
As in, Manas, your voice is not very clear. Can you please come near the microphone? नहीं नहीं, let him try. Manas, please come near the microphone.
and now it is clear.
A little better. थोड़ा सा और हो सकता है.
And now,
हाँ, much better. चलो, explain now.
when if I is explained into active voice sentence, and then if we have to change it into passive voice, we will use me on place of I. And if
For can you give any example?
an example,
हाँ.
I will play. मैम अगर इसका
No, I baked the cake.
the
I-
cake is baked by
The
me.
cake
The cake
is
Baked by
baked by me.
is baked.
was होगा.
मैम is
Was
होगा ना मैम, क्योंकि इसमें तो
I
आपने
baked.
plural बताया था मैम. इन सिंपल प्रेजेंट है ये.
हाँ नहीं नहीं, इसमें baked नहीं होगा, I bake होगा only. I baked, and it is when it is going to convert into passive voice, it will become the cake was baked
By me.
by me. This is how it is going to be changed. Okay. Okay, because here it is written clearly. See, on the first one, Rita cut the cake, you know. So the cake was cut by Rita. Okay, but when I'm writing, I have written the sentence in present. I have written the sentence in simple present tense. So is grown or are grown, is was baked. Is was baked is correct. Was baked, correct. Okay, clear?
मैम रीटा कट द केक होगा या फिर रीटा कट द केक होगा?
Cut the cake. Cut in
पर
all three
उसमें
forms.
पूरा
Cut
cut
is
होता
going
है.
to be same. Verb first form, cut verb second form, and cut for verb third form. So this is
मैम वो स्टार्टिंग में ना कट, मैम कट लगा था दिखने में.
नहीं नहीं, वही है. ठीक है, चलो. Okay,
Okay, ma'am.
then we will become us. Like we won the match. The match
The
was
match. The match
Won by us.
was won by us.
Us.
हाँ, this is going to be like this. Then he will become what?
Him.
Him. Correct. He. Can anyone give the example?
He
is writing a letter.
in the party. I was invited by him in the party.
Correct.
He is writing a letter.
A letter was
The letter
written by him.
by him.
Correct. She will become her. Any example?
Her.
Any example?
She was playing in the garden. The
When she bakes the cake is being baked by her.
She baked the cake. The cake was baked by her. Correct. They will become them. Any example?
And they are going to Agra. Agra is being
No, 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 no. They are going. No, no.
ये हो सकता है क्या? मैम they are played by. मैम they are played cricket. Cricket was played by them.
Correct. The cricket was played by them. They played cricket. The cricket was played by them. Correct. And the only thing which is not going to be changed is you or and it. Okay. For example, taught her you taught her English. English was taught
Taught by
you to her.
you.
Okay, English was taught by you to her. Okay, then if it was it is some
Very today.
no,
It is marvelous.
no.
Ma'am, it is very cold in here.
No, so we have to give a active sentence now. So it is uh, sentence starting with active. It is uh, we can use
It is a beautiful pond in garden.
beta how
It
you
is a beautiful pond.
nay you have to change it into passive also, no? It shows the recovery after the treatment. It shows the recovery after the treatment. The recovery was shown by it.
After,
The
after the
recovery,
treatment.
yes, the recovery was shown by it after the
After the
it we generally use for animals also, isn't it?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, for animals
yes,
also.
मैम क्योंकि
हाँ.
हम दोनों का फीमेल या फीमेल है उसका पता नहीं चलता तब.
Yes, so when we don't know, so we can use for animals also. So it shows the recovery after the treatment. The recovery was shown by it after the treatment is the passive voice. This is how. So see, we have seen in both the cases you and it was not changed. That means these two will the passive voice will change, the voice will change, but the position of the object will change. Okay, but these two words are going to be remain same. Okay,
Yes, yes, same.
it will not change. Getting it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, any problem in this table?
No, ma'am.
Okay, so I hope the active passive voice is clear to everyone, and rest of the exercises which are left I want you all to please do it, because we have done so many exercises here in the class, and these are the practice exercises of all the things that we have understood. The last one, this one. So exercise n x y z. Okay, so this if you try to do it,
W
huh?
मैम W भी तो मैम वही है क्या?
Huh, W is also W is based on this thing, no modal verbs. So try to do
Okay.
it. Huh? I have already explained it to you. So try to do it on your own, and tomorrow we'll be discussing the answers. Okay, clear? And I'll be
Okay, ma'am. Okay, ma'am.
sending you a PDF also, which has few exercises, a few the video of this chapter. Okay, of this class also that we have already done. So video of this class, in case you have not understood anything or anything that you need to repeat, you can watch the video again. Okay, I'll be posting it on YouTube. So there you can attend this class all over again. Okay, and few after completing these exercises on your own, I'll be sending you a revision work later on, not this week. Next week I'll be giving you a revision, because we have done a lot many exercises in this chapter, online also and offline also. So maybe next week, for just a mild revision, I will be sending it again. Okay, any problem?
No, ma'am.
No ma'am.
No, ma'am.
Okay, or
Put the object in the middle of the sentence.
sorry.
And can we put the object in the middle of the sentence?
In the middle of the sentence only when there is an additional like if I said na it was sorry the recovery
Playing football in the garden.
in the garden the like the recovery was shown, the recovery was shown by it, and then uh, later
In
on
the
whatever in the by it after the treatment. So after the treatment will come after the replacement of the subject with the object. Okay, getting it?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
yes,
ma'am.
Huh. So part of the sentence can be little part of the sentence can be after the, for example here my bag, uh, like this one, the cyclist was hit by a racing truck. Okay, not actually over here, I'll be showing you some other sentence. uh,
ma'am, the cake was eaten by
no
Rita
no
in the
no
party.
no, he's not asking that thing. Like here, Ridhima eats biscuits every evening. Now here this biscuit is object, isn't it?
Yes, ma'am.
This is a object and Ridhima is a subject. Okay, now when we have to switch the places, then biscuits are eaten by Ridhima. Now Ridhima is a subject, but every evening is an additional part of the sentence, so it has to come after the placement of the subject. Okay, getting it? This is what you are asking.
Yes, ma'am.
So every evening will come after the placement of the object with the subject. Okay, so this is very known to all that when we are converting active into passive, certain part of the sentence will come later. Okay, so this comes only when you are practicing it and you get to know very easily how to convert it. Okay, so try doing the exercises that I have given, and tomorrow again we will be discussing it. Fine, children?
मैम आप फर्स्ट पीरियड में क्लास कंटिन्यू करेंगे?
हाँ, I'll be continuing this class, but अभी तो मुझे वीडियो एंड करना है, so you have to be here. Okay, be here. I'll be just disconnecting my video recording. Okay, then I will be again coming back to the meeting. Okay, so just hold on for a minute. Okay,
Okay, ma'am.
and I hope everyone has given the attendance. Meanwhile, if you have not given, please give it over there. Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Given.
Okay.